All right, y'all. We back for another episode. This is the captain speaking. Captain's Log Podcast. I got my buddy Brian online with me. Speak up, boy.
Yo, I'm back in the house.
Yeah. So, episode 10, social media.
Damn you, social media.
Yeah, we talking social media. I've been wanting to talk about this for a minute because, as far as where it started from in the beginning, it's a lot. Like it's evolved big time. You know what I'm saying?
They're making a lot of money off it now, and there's a lot of people ruining a lot of
Yeah,
things.
yeah. It wasn't like that back in the day.
Nope.
It wasn't like that back in them AOL chat, them Yahoo Messenger days.
Messenger days.
Yeah, so I started on, well, I know you're a little older than me, so I started on AOL. But I didn't have my own name. I was using my mother's shit. So
Bernice.
So here I am. I'm on the joint. I'm using Boo Cakes 1966. You know what I mean? So I'm
Boo
like,
Cakes Boogie.
Yeah. So of course I'm getting jokes. It's like, this guy needs some boo in his cakes. You know what I mean?
Stupid.
So then I upgraded to Yahoo Messenger. You know what I mean? This was in like 97, 98.
Ooh.
So
Yeah.
not Yahoo Messenger. My name was Suspect Nig.
Suspect.
Capital
Nig.
S, capital N.
I don't even remember my name on Yahoo Messenger.
For real?
I was in Japan messaging things.
But see, it was different
midnight.
then. But you know what? Then after that, you know what I'm saying, it wasn't really social media. But you ever heard of the party line?
The what?
The party line.
What was that?
You never heard of the party line?
Never heard of party line.
All right. So for those who do know, the party line was like you use your phone. You're not on the computer. You use your regular house phone or, house phone back then. And you call this number. And it'll be a guy, deep, creepy voice, and be like, welcome to the party line. He'll give you this whole little spiel. And what you do is you could just get in like a voice chat, like a chat room, but you're talking. Yeah. Or you can set up like a little like voicemail type thing where you could say, you could have the Jodeci in the background or the Marvin Gaye, whatever. You could say, oh yeah, this Brian, 6'2", 200 looking, 15, 16 years old looking. I live out with Lanham. Shoot me a message if you want to holler at me. Boop. So you would stay on there, right? You would go back to the chat room. You know what I'm saying? And if you got some hits, they give you like a little beep. Then you get on there. You know what I'm saying? So then you would get on there. You would match up. You would have a conversation with a complete stranger, hoping that if y'all are having some good conversation, that you can get the number and get off the party line. You know what I'm saying?
Never heard of
that shit?
Never heard of the party line.
Let me tell you something. The party line was the shit, bro. I won't even lie to you.
I was doing AOL and Yahoo Messenger at 11 p.m. in Japan.
Wow. No. But look though, I got a catfish story for you with the party line.
Oh, I got a whole bunch of catfish
stories.
Look.
So look, right? So I was on the party line. This is when I kind of like first started. So I was like, all right, you know what I mean? I'm on the joint. I'm grinding hard. I'm like, I'm a teenager. I'm like 15, 16 years old. So I'm trying to give me some cheeks, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I met the one chick, right? I didn't meet her on the party line. So we exchanged, she gave me the exchange numbers. Dog, I was told rapping to this joint on the phone like every night for like 6 months, bro.
Wow.
Just rapping. Like, I love you this, I love you that. When you will come see me. But the joint stayed in Virginia. So here I am in high school. I'm like, bro, how am I going to get out there? You know what I mean? So after a while, she was just like, I mean, you going to come see me or what? You know what I mean? She's like, you can spend the night. So she was like, oh, yeah, just come to Virginia, come to Seven Woods. You know what I mean? You good. So I'm packing a bag. Look, I'm making up an excuse, telling my mom I'm going to stay at my cousin joint the whole time. I'm about to take the bus and train all the way out Virginia. So, then I found out that Seven Woods was the hood.
Wow.
I don't even know what part of Virginia it was. It was the hood, though. You know what I'm saying? So, I didn't go. So then we fell off because I didn't go. So, like, probably 5 or 6 months go by. I'm like, man, let me call this little joint, see what's up. I called a joint and asked for, I forgot what her name was. And the real person was like, well, who is this? And I was like, well, this is Leon. She's like, I don't know no Leon. So in my head, I'm like, well, who the fuck I've been talking to for this past 6 months? And then, so she hung the phone up. And then she called me a couple of days later, was like, Yeah, so you was talking to this other chick, you know what I mean, the whole time, and I don't think you really want to do that. She got like a condition, and she was just leading you on type deal, blah, 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 blah. Have a nice life. Click,
Catfish.
catfish. So I was job bent out of shape a little bit, you know what I'm saying? I was like,
16,
damn, she
thought he
played,
getting his
she
first piece of
played
cheeks.
me.
About to
She
travel to damn Norfolk,
cold
Virginia.
played me, bruh. So, okay, so you had Party Line, you had AOL. You had a MySpace?
I had MySpace. That's why I learned
Bruh,
how to code
I don't remember
computers.
MySpace.
I remember MySpace.
How'd you have yours set up?
I had mine set up with all kinds of backgrounds. I was changing backgrounds like every 2 weeks. That's how I learned how to code. Put all kinds of fancy pictures and movements and stuff on your
I only
background.
did that shit on Black Planet. I remember Black Planet vividly.
Oh, yeah, Black Planet too.
Black Planet was the shit,
yeah,
bro.
Yeah, yeah.
You just had a little sweet background. You had the scores and shit. You know that was in back then. Had the music playing. I guess you did have to know how to code doing that.
Yeah. No, you had to. You looked up how to code.
Yeah.
You basically downloaded stuff or got people to tell you how to code.
Yeah, well, you know, it already be set. You just had to copy and paste. You had them pages that had it. Yeah. Black Planet was the shit, bro.
The funny thing is I looked up and I found my Black Planet profile like 2 years ago.
How you do that?
It was still active. I thought Black Planet was dead.
What?
It was like, matter of fact, it was probably more than 2 years ago.
What email? The email you still got?
Yes, I still have an email that I used from way back then.
What is it? Goddamn
it's
Yahoo?
Yo, it's Yahoo.
Fucking Yahoo.
Yo.
Bro, that's crazy. I mean, but then you have Facebook, came out in 2007. Now, I got a Facebook in 2007, but when it first came out, if I'm not mistaken, you could only get a Facebook account if you was in college.
Yeah, if you had a EDU email address.
Yeah, you had to have an EDU email address. So they would kind of let you look at the shit, but you couldn't have no account. And then out of the blue, everybody can get one.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, Facebook was a game changer, bro.
Facebook was the downfall of humanity.
Yeah, I agree. Facebook was like, all right, now you can kind of do whatever the fuck you want. You can run free. There ain't no restriction. Well, there was restrictions, but I mean, barely. You can get away with putting some gruely or some nasty shit up for a couple of days before it get taken off. You know what I'm saying?
Facebook didn't get no rules for a long time.
That shit was unheard of before that.
You could get disgusting in Facebook when it first came out.
So Facebook, thank you.
You was about to get catfished for the third time.
Yeah. But man, look, I get on Facebook for the funny. I get on for the jokes. You know what I'm saying? I get on for the the humor. I get on for the sports. I mean, you might as well say you get on there for the news.
Yep.
Because Facebook faster than fucking CNN.
Facebook got more news than any other news station on TV.
No. Yeah. Like, it's amazing now. Like, you know, like when I'm watching Channel 5 or something, you know what I'm saying? And like, when they go to like TMZ to get news,
exactly.
I'm like, bruh, like, when the fuck y'all start doing that?
It's more about what you want to see versus news.
But they are considered a valid source.
But they are, because they get it directly from
because that's why they got their motherfuckers camped outside their house.
Yeah, and they got people paying for it. So people ain't really paying for news except for TMZ paying people money. So they gonna get the real news before the news get the news.
Yeah. All right. So anyway. So let's just say pros and cons: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. For me, number one is entertainment. That's humor. You know what I'm saying? That's any like I said, humor, sports, current events.
I mean, I use Facebook to keep in touch. I mean, that's my
keep
number
in
one
touch.
use.
You know what I'm saying?
Stay in touch with people that you lost contact with, people from your high school.
Yeah, military,
family that you haven't seen in a long time. They live a good distance away from you.
Yeah, the people you may know and shit. That shit can be a little annoying sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Especially you know how Facebook do. You mess around. I tell you what Facebook did been doing to me the last 2 days. I had to start blocking shit. So I was looking at them little shoe boxes, them clear joints that you can stack up and shit, have them looking nice and neat.
Advertisement.
Yeah. So I just clicked on it. I was like, okay, this look real nice. Oh wow. You know what I mean? Next thing you know, every 2 scrolls, it's another company with the same damn boxes. And then if I get off and go to fucking IG, it's the same thing. Every 4 or 5 scrolls, it's the same box. I'm like, come on, bro. So now you got to go on there. Facebook make it now where like you got to go on that bitch and you got to block everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, you mess around and you look at a chick and she may be built, you know what I'm saying, real tough. And you happen to click on that profile and her ass gonna be haunting your fucking profile until you just say, you know what, I'm just gonna send the chick a fucking friend request.
Yo, I've hit add friends to so many suggested friends and people who I thought sent me friend requests that didn't.
Yeah,
And I
dog.
go back and be like, yo, they never sent me a friend request. Let me cancel that immediately
Yeah,
before I
because
start
you know
looking like
that
a
should
weirdo.
be a fucking virus, man. You know what I'm saying? That should be a virus. Another thing, man, with I'll talk about some cons. Because as of right now, I feel like it's
50
more
million
cons.
on
I feel like it's more
on social
cons
media.
than pros. First of all, you know what I'm saying? The thirst trapping. The thirst trapping, men and women. You know what I'm saying? Man, look, that explore tab is the devil, bro.
Yes.
We talking
Especially
Instagram.
on Instagram.
You look, go ahead and take your ass to that motherfucking explore tab and just be because you know what I'm saying, your timeline dry.
Don't
Next thing you know, you
ever.
see, you know, maybe you see a fit gym chick, or you see some chick in a bathing suit. You ain't even gotta like the picture. All you gotta do is just be staring at that shit too long. 24 hours later, your whole algorithm is ass and titties, bro.
Don't ever open that at work. Don't ever
Don't
open
ever,
it in front of your kids.
ever, dog.
Don't ever open it in front of your girl, your man.
Yeah, dog.
You
And
will
I'm just
get
like,
got.
bro, it get to the point now where it's like you can't even, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody is doing it, bro. Like it's so many people,
So many
like
regular, basic looking people
basic joints
putting
going
on a
on
lot
there
of
showing
makeup and
ass
doing a
all
lot
day.
of filters
Like
to
you
try
can,
to look good
like
on IG and
you can
Facebook.
you can get that shit down to the T. You could say, hey, I like tall, dark skinned chick. You know what I'm saying? With dimples when she smile. You could just speak that shit into your phone, and that's all you're gonna see. Like it's that bad, bro. Like that's it's
50
like
million chicks
Skynet,
named
bro.
Dimples.
Yeah. But and then also, man, like a lot of people tend to think that Facebook or IG is like your therapist. Like it's not. Like Facebook is the worst. Facebook or Instagram is the worst person in the world to say, "Oh, he don't do this or she don't do that or he did this to me or she hit me or I hit her," or that's the worst fucking place because what you do is you go on there and it's a couple of things you're gonna do. And this is how I know. If I go on your page and all of a sudden I see you, all of a sudden you taking skimpy pictures and you don't usually do it, or you know what I'm saying, you out at the bar a little more than often, you don't usually be out, and then you're making these long drawn out poems and shit and all that. Okay, sweetie, we know something wrong with you. But don't keep bringing that shit to us because it's always gonna be. It's either gonna be somebody saying, "Oh, it's okay. You don't need him. You don't need her," and whole time they hating, or we just sitting back laughing at your ass.
At you because Facebook, social media, Instagram, Twitter is for entertainment purposes. If you think you're gonna get on Facebook and tell people about your life and think that they gonna care about you, those are the same people that'll laugh at you and or try to take what you got. So don't try to get on social media thinking that people understand or want to hear half of the stuff y'all talking about because they don't.
Yeah, you fucking around. You opening up the gate, man.
I mean, keep. That's the thing about social media. If people know me, people know I'll look at social media all day, but I'm not posting none of my personal business on social media. I'll post achievements, small achievements. I'll post, some fun stuff. I'm not posting my business because what people fail to realize is that if you post the good stuff, when are you gonna post the bad stuff, and what you gonna look like when you do? So don't be that person stunting on Instagram, stunting on Facebook. Everything people see is happy and fun, and then all of a sudden y'all divorced or broken up 2 days after you post that vacation trip. Talk about my boo and my bae is looking like this. So keep it off social media. I mean, you can post some things here and there, but if you're gonna post the good, post the bad.
Yeah, I agree. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, I just think that I honestly think that some people in that situation don't really understand what they're doing until it's brought to them. Like, that shit kind of got you looking stupid out here, right? You know what I'm saying? They'd be like, oh, shit, you right. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, you could delete the post, but the people who seen it ain't never gonna forget.
Not to mention, you got creeps out here. So people always fronting and stunting. So you taking pictures of your car, you taking pictures of your house, and then somebody gets your address or your license plate. And then you got people, and if you one of these thirst trap chicks, you know, you got these weirdo dudes and weirdo niggas out here stalking you. So go ahead and get
Yeah.
caught up here showing your ass out here on Facebook and Instagram, and then posting what car you got or what kind of new chicks you got. And some of these weirdo niggas out here that know how to use a computer find your ass.
Yeah. And you know, and what's crazy is, you know what I mean, some of these people, they be looked at as, you know, social influencers. You know what I'm
Fucking
saying?
influencer.
Apparently this is a job
What
now.
is that?
I mean, it's just like YouTube. You
It's
get on YouTube,
telling dumb niggas what they need.
you get on YouTube and you funny, or you know what I'm saying, you got a good talk, you got, you know, you know how to use your words real good to swindle people or get them to listen, and if enough people listen, you get paid.
I mean, I guess.
Bruh, they are paying people
Oh,
to
no, I know they are.
to
I
do
know they
bullshit,
are.
bruh. YouTube is king, bruh. You get on there and let's just say you like one. What's the one guys? It used to be the prank dudes. They used to go and like they'd go to the hood and shit, and they act like they know people and try to start fights and
And
shit.
with the black
and
dudes.
and they would get grabbed the fuck up. But they would get like 2, 3 million, 10 million views.
Oh,
They
yeah,
get
because
paid for
somebody
that
want to
shit.
see these white dudes get their head beat in.
Yeah, they would get fucking paid for that shit,
mean-
bruh. But again, that's entertainment for somebody.
It is.
You know what I mean?
is.
That shit was unheard of back in the day.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. You ain't walking up in no New York hood nowhere as a white dude
Yeah,
playing no prank on
yeah,
nobody
yeah.
and making it out of there. So,
But I mean, you know, when you talk about these phones, like these phones are built like every cell phone right now is built for social media.
yeah, it's a laptop. I mean,
You know what I'm saying? It's a laptop. It's like, your camera button's right here. Just tap the side twice.
Yep.
Or you want to record this shit, or you know, you catch some police doing some wild shit.
talking to iPhone.
And you know what I'm saying? Or you know, you may catch somebody talking some racist shit, you record it, and what you do? You post it online.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? People getting their asses whooped, there's fights and shit.
Actually,
and what do we do? You record it, you put it online.
I mean, actually, that's one of the pros I see about social media. That's one thing I can say about social media. That all this racist shit that these people doing out here is getting caught and put in their face, and these people losing their jobs and they losing their livelihood because they try to hide that shit before social media, before the phones. Now they doing that shit that they've been doing for years, and now people putting them on blast, and it's reaching millions of people when they do it.
Yeah.
So that's the only thing. That's one of the pros I can say about social media is that all this, like the killing of black people and all the killings of kids and all this racist shit that's happening in America is being put on blast, and you can't hide it because it's reaching the world. It's not just reaching America, because when it hits social media,
people
it
protesting
get
everywhere,
buzz.
man. People
You getting protests
everywhere.
in Africa and Israel and all over the world. So I can say that's one of the pros of social media.
Yeah, shout out to the folks out there standing up, man. You know what I mean? But I agree, man, because they used to say, "Oh man, this shit's getting worse." Nah, dog, this shit been going
It's
on.
always been this way.
It's maintaining
You
now.
just ain't never caught it on video.
Now you got some folks who I'm just gonna be who the fuck I am. You know what I'm saying? This is my beliefs. I don't care. You know what I mean? What feathers it ruffles. And then you got the ones who getting caught and they're like, "Oh shit, they done figured me out." You know what I mean?
They got me on video. I can't hide.
Yeah. I mean, you can't lie. I mean, you talk about. I mean, even these seafood spots, man. You know what I mean? Locally in the area, you know what I'm saying? Calling black folks out their name, and I'm like, bro, like, just listen. You can talk about the carry out or the seafood spots, cause ain't no black people don't own none of them shit.
Not a single
And
one.
then you see they come up in there, and you know what I mean? People come up in there, we rude, or you know what I mean, we inconsiderate, or maybe we just being good. That you think about they dealing with that shit for years.
Yeah.
You think they ain't gonna grow some type of, you know what I'm saying, attitude towards whatever that race is?
Mm-hmm.
But they like, but we still gonna take that money though.
Yeah, exactly, and they will.
You know what I mean? And as soon as they slip, boom, somebody phone out.
Yep.
Bro, I'm telling you, the phone, it's like this. That camera is quicker than the trigger,
it's like
dog.
a damn quick trigger. It's like a gun.
It's like an old western. You sitting there, you got the motherfucking the joint to the side, ping, gotcha.
Got you.
That shit crazy, man. But
Pinged your ass.
I mean, it's like you want to say that it's, to me, I feel like it's draining some days. You know what I'm saying? I may wake up one day, there may be 2, 3 more videos of some police shit or some, or some white people, nigga this, nigga that.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like, bro, this shit is so fucking draining. But I mean, you know what I'm saying? we want equality. You know what I'm saying? Want shit to be fair
You
across
gotta
the
see it every
board.
day.
You gotta keep
gotta see-
on exposing
You
them.
got to see it. So I mean, they got to get put on blast. And kudos to all those people out there finding all these racist ass people and putting their names out there and putting their businesses out there and sending them badass reviews on Yelp.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I mean, they've been doing it. They've been doing it without you knowing for a long time, and social media have put them on blast like crazy. So, I mean, that's one of the positives about social media. But I mean, still, keep your shit off Facebook. Keep your shit off Facebook. Keep your shit off Instagram.
Okay. Moving on. Anyway, so you being the IT, the cybersecurity guy, you know what I'm saying? I know you see a lot of what you want to call it, red flags. Things that people do on their Facebooks or IGs that they shouldn't, that to be kind of compromising information. I know one, and I was told by Wally when he said, those little joints you click this survey.
Don't click none of that.
You click the survey and they tell you what fucking superhero you gonna be or some shit like that. You want to elaborate on that?
I mean, every time you click these surveys to answer any question on Instagram, on Facebook, these people collecting your information. You telling these people your whole life. So therefore, you're telling them how to crack your passwords to your bank account. You teaching them how to crack the password to your social media accounts, to everything you got, because you're giving them all of the information that they need for answers that you're gonna have to either secret questions to your accounts, or what you would probably have your password set to. Yeah. What's your father's name? What's your dog's name? What's your favorite? What high school you went to? What's your favorite song? What's your favorite artist? These dudes is collecting all your information, and me personally, I've done it for work. So these people are getting your info so that they can log into your stuff. Why do you think all these celebrities getting their iPhone and their folders hacked?
Getting them hacked and shit.
And getting these videos and pictures put online. These people filling out surveys and giving out your information every single day on social media.
And you never even think about it. They'll be like, oh, what's your favorite color?
Exactly.
And that whole time, that'll be like your fucking security question if you forgot your password. Another thing that never made sense to me. It does now, but it's like I may see people that be like, "Oh yeah, I was in Facebook jail for 30 days," and "Oh yeah, somebody hacked my account." Bro, that shit ain't never happened to me.
I don't post enough.
Never. It is, and I post a lot. I ain't never had to change my password. I changed my password one time because I kept forgetting, and I was like, I need to change. That's when I moved.
Yeah.
But bro, I've never sent out no crazy message. And when I get them little random DMs on, hey man, I thought you would like this. I ain't clicking on that shit, bro. Come on, bro.
Not to mention, you get all these creepy niggas clicking on the friend requests for all these fake ass females that they done stole pictures from. And then as soon as you click on that joint, what does Facebook do? It says, "Can I have access to all your friends?"
Yeah. They sure do.
So then you just clicked on that joint, and all your other creepy ass friends that you got then clicked on this joint page, and now all y'all pages are hacked.
Hey, FYI, if you want to know who the creepy niggas are or the creepy women are on your Facebook friend list, just wait until you get a maybe you know this person, and maybe it's some dude with like an 8-pack with no shirt on, or maybe it's some chick, you know what I'm saying, with her breast bulging out her shirt. And look at the mutual friends. And you'll see it's them same niggas. 5 or 6 people. Them are the ones that just out here risking it all.
Those are the ones that's getting your account hacked.
Yep, getting it hacked and be like, oh yeah, I was in Facebook jail. Nah, man, you was in Facebook jail because you was being fucking creepy. And Mark Zuckerberg said, all right, we might have to shut this nigga down for about a month. I mean, maybe he doing a little too
his
much.
Instagram account back.
Yeah. But I mean, I won't lie. If no one had told me, I probably would have kept doing it. And the other ones, like, so you got the you have the ones that you click and it just gives you, I'm Tony Stark or somebody. But then you have the ones where people are copying and pasting.
Yeah.
And you just copy and paste it, and you erase the other person's answers. You put your answers. That's just as bad too, right?
All of them are bad. Anytime you answer personal information, even not every personal information, anytime you answer these surveys and these questions about name all the people with the letter starting M. These dudes are getting all your information. and they putting their shit in a database or somewhere, and they're trying to hack your account.
Yeah.
And then you wondering why all of a sudden you can't log into your account, or you go to change your password and you waiting for it to send you an email and you never got that email.
Yeah. You're right. You're right. Well, I don't know, man. I mean, listen, if y'all listening and y'all doing this goofy shit, please stop. All right. I have no problem deleting y'all asses. If I see that tomorrow you Iron Man, Tuesday you damn Ant-Man, Wednesday you Hulk, Thursday your shit is hacked.
I mean,
All
because
right?
especially if you and most of these people, they putting that shit on. They connecting their Google, Gmail, iCloud account to Facebook.
Yeah.
So as soon as they get your Facebook shit, now they got your
'Cause
iPad,
they use the same
iPhone.
password.
Not even that. They all linked. All your iCloud accounts are linked. All your Google accounts are linked. All your Samsung accounts are linked. As soon as they hack your Facebook and they all connected, now they gonna get your iCloud account. And then all of a sudden, your kids' account, all them iCloud, iPad accounts with all your photos, your phone numbers, your email.
Well, I think all that shit just kind of ties into you being like kind of like a social media addict.
Mhm.
And trust me, I think we probably all may have been there. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Briefly. And I'm talking about an addict. Like you know, if you got an iPhone, you can get that screen time. You can get a weekly joint that shows your screen time.
How much
It'll
time you
show
on it, yeah.
how much time you're on social media, how much time you on games, web browsing, shit, music, shit like that. And like you can fuck around and get sucked in. If you got a fucking Facebook, you got an Instagram, you got a Twitter, you got a fucking Twitch, you got a fucking TikTok,
Yep.
you got a YouTube. And if you try, let's say you trying to do something or all that shit to monetize or anything like that, man, you fuck around and realize like how much you will just be looking down at your phone, neck hurting like shit.
So
you on that shit all
quick
day.
story, right? One of my homegirls looking online, looking at Facebook one day. This is a couple years ago, and I was like, and this, like I said, this is what I do. Like it's been point in times where I've had to search for people online. I've had to create fake Facebook accounts. So I told her, I was like, yo, you was in North Carolina this weekend for a wedding. She was like, how you know? Like, because all your information is online. I was like, you type your name in Google and it'll pull up all your account. It'll pull up all your social media status. And they could tell she was in North Carolina with her husband for a wedding because people done posted her name and people done put your name out there. I was here with this person. I was here with that person. And all of a sudden you Google it and I can tell where you were for the weekend. So there you go.
Crazy, though.
So just in case you ain't know, social media will get your ass caught up, good or bad.
Yeah. Them location services.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And not only will it drain your battery, like you ever notice you go look at your pictures and all of a sudden it's for this week. You was in Bowie this week. You was in Atlanta. Don't be telling me where the fuck I was at. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I didn't ask you to do all that. But yeah, man, you fuck around and get addicted, man. But me personally, man, my biggest social media where I spend most of my time is YouTube, bro. Like YouTube has came in the clutch for me, bro.
Oh yeah. I mean,
like
when I started watching stuff.
When I started putting in points on Ryan Chubbs,
Chubbs.
When I started putting in points on Chubbs' ass, all that shit was from YouTube, bro. Like a lot of shit that back in the day, I just would have called my little Migo buddies and they would have came through and did that shit for a couple $100, cost me nothing. You know what I'm saying?
And that is above any other social media account. YouTube is key. If you a motherfucker that can't figure out how to do something and you ain't been on YouTube to find out how to do it, you just damn dumb.
I always tell people, I be like, you check YouTube? Oh yeah, man. I don't know how to I've been trying to figure out how to take out the trash, man, but I don't know. I mean, do I just throw the whole trash bag, or I'll be like, you went to YouTube? YouTube, man. It's probably 100 videos. Like that shit sounds stupid.
And that's how they make money, though.
But people make money off that shit.
People make money off of people not knowing how to do stuff.
It's always something that somebody don't know how to do.
Somebody don't know how to change the goddamn light bulb.
And John Doe over here made a 30-second clip, 2 million views, and got a couple dollars for that shit. It's ridiculous, man. Now, don't get me wrong. YouTube be having some wild shit on there too, but it ain't as bad as Facebook. They I feel like they're a little bit, unless it's like a music video or some shit. I kind of feel like they're a little bit
got
more.
a lot more censorship.
Yeah, a lot more censorship.
You
I
ain't
know my
posting
kids
no
watch.
death.
My kids watch it a lot.
You ain't posting nobody getting killed on
Yeah,
YouTube.
yeah.
You know that one time what they had that the terrorist videos on there on YouTube a couple years back with people getting their heads cut off.
I remember that.
They
joint.
took that
Cut
shit
the dude.
down.
Yeah,
they had
yeah.
it down. They had it up probably a couple of hours, and they took that shit off.
Bruh.
YouTube ain't playing that.
Facebook will let you rock. It was a video.
Murders all day.
It was a video. It was I think it was a couple years ago, man. It was black dude somewhere in PG County, if I'm not mistaken. I think it found out his wife cheated on him or something. I don't know. So I don't know the story. He was on his Facebook Live and walked up to this random old dude and was like, "This is what you made me do," and shot the fucking dude in the head, broad daylight, and then just sat there waiting for the police. And people were sharing that shit. I'm like, why would you share this, bro? Like,
that's social media.
Like
for
cold murder, dog. You just sharing it. Like, niggas love. That's another pet peeve for me, man. Everything is not shareable. Like, you know what I'm saying? For the most part, the most people that I follow, we posting to be sharing funny shit, some shit that I probably would have shared. But you know what I'm saying? Like, so they got this thing where it's like you don't have to delete this person. You can just unfollow him so you don't never see his post. It was a nigga that was on my friend list probably for about 3-4 years. And I didn't even realize he was still on there because he always posting wild shit.
Wow.
And I'm just like, and I keep feeling like, why don't I just delete this nigga? I don't get it.
Well, I mean, if you sharing crazy wild shit, people getting their head stomped in, people dying, you a fucking weirdo. You're a weirdo. So I mean, yeah, I mean, everything ain't got to be shared. I mean, true, this shit should never be allowed to stay up and be posted. But there's the weirdos out there that like to see the crazy shit that continue to share it. And if a post of somebody dying catches 1 million views, then that means people shared it. And y'all are some fucking weirdos.
But here it is. It'll be a video of. I mean, this is something I kind of have mixed feelings. Like, it'll be a video of, let's say, like a famous guy, you know what I'm saying, handing out turkeys or some shit, or helping the homeless and all that. Like, you won't really share that. But also, to me, it comes off as you just really doing that shit for the social clout.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? Like, I hate that.
Yeah, because my thing is this. Like, if you're going to do it, why you got to record it?
Exactly. I'm just like, my thing is, I mean, we would never know. Like, let's just say if I'm famous, you know what I'm saying, and I'm out, it's Thanksgiving, I'm out DC, I'm on the south side, I'm giving out turkeys. But I have my own personal guy out here with my phone recording me. And you know what I mean, posting videos. That's for the clout. But if I'm out there doing it,
and somebody
who's in line trying to, you know, a needy person wants to record it, then it's different. Now, granted, I think that shit's hard to differentiate. You know what I'm saying? I think it's hard to tell.
No, it's not. Because you can see. You see the view, the vantage point. You see the view.
A common sense person.
You know what I'm saying? You see the view. If you handing out turkeys and the camera and the phone is following you everywhere you go, you got somebody following you.
Yeah.
If somebody's standing in line talking about, hey, take a look at X, Y, and Z celebrity. Hey, he giving out turkeys in the west side of Chicago on Sunday.
Yeah.
And you got other people sharing that, that's one thing. But if you got if everywhere you go, you got some dude, he got the best view of you. He always seeing your face. He see what you wearing.
He got that angle.
He see what your sneakers look like. I mean, yeah, you got somebody walking behind you.
He got that angle. Yeah. I mean, yeah, the social cloud is a killer, man. You know what I'm saying? Just anything just to try and just to maintain that image. You know what I mean? Like, I'm guilty. I used to follow, you know what I'm saying, Instagram models, or I would say Instagram chicks who literally would just go live on their Instagram and be in a dusty-ass house, mattress on the floor, clapping the little cheek, you know what I'm saying? And then they fuck around and then pin their Cash App. I'm like, what are you doing, dog?
Yo, if I see one more person take a fake sleeping picture and post it on...
the fake sleep picture?
The fake sleep pictures. Like, you be like, who the fuck is taking that picture?
Look, I did a few fake sleep joints in my day, man. That shit almost looked legit.
Like, yo, who taking a picture?
Look, I think I did a fake sleep joint so good one. That wife was like, who took the picture?
Yo, your arm above your head.
You gotta prop that joint up. At the end of the bed, you got to get the blankets. You got to prop it up. You got to put the timer on. Just lay back real quick. That's what you got to do.
Yeah, I mean, also just these pictures of you. I mean, these pictures of people just standing around, and you like, yo, who taking these pictures of you? And you realize these shits are posted up in trees, on top of buildings,
Hell
on blocks.
Yeah. Man, anything. Look, anything for the shot, bro.
I mean,
Anything. They'd take 1,000,000 pictures, bro. Anything for the shot. I'm just trying to figure out, like, what's the future? You know what I think the future is?
virtual reality.
Yep. You know what's gonna be?
You're gonna be able to grab Instagram.
It's gonna be
cheeks
just
price.
like that Suspect episode on Netflix of what's that fucking show? You know what I'm talking about? Black Mirror. Broken Mirror, yeah.
Black Mirror.
It's gonna be just like that Suspect episode. You be like, hey man, I got this virtual reality joint. You wanna try it out? And you put that shit on your forehead, and there's two dudes. Next thing you know, he a man, he a woman, and they fucking each other. I can never watch Black Mirror again for that shit. Look, one of the nigga, he's supposed to have been Chung Lee or some shit, and the other nigga supposed to have been Ryu or Ken. I mean, and they just having sex, virtual reality. Nigga, that's Suspect,
disgusting.
bro. Come on.
I mean, but you already getting there. What's the joint? What's the joint? That all these thought chicks are telling you to go to.
Fans only.
Fans only. You gonna have a damn virtual reality.
Bro, how does that work,
only.
dog? So I'm like, I don't know. Let's be crystal clear.
I mean,
I don't fuck with the fans only.
It is paid for chat rooms. That's all this shit.
So
is
who you
that's
paying?
all it is. You paying the people that's hosting that shit.
So you pay the cash out. So you got to pay the cash out to get in.
No, you paying the people that's posting videos. It's like a subscription to see people personally. It's like basically going into a damn sex room. Like going into an online damn porn site.
Listen, let me tell y'all something. Save your money.
I mean,
Pornhub.com. XNXX.com. XTube. Nigga, X something. You don't need to pay for none of that
everything.
Shit. Half them videos gonna end up on there anyway. They be fans only, and until that view count get a little low.
And that's what it is.
Pornhub gonna they gonna cut you the check. Trust me.
But yeah, I mean, you got that TikTok now.
I don't look.
I admit TikTok is funny as hell.
I don't know shit about no TikTok. Bro. I had to draw the line, bro.
Nah, cause I don't even pay. Like I said, I'm not posting shit. You ain't getting me dancing looking like no 6'5" idiot. It ain't happening. But TikTok is funny. But like you said, they said TikTok is owned by the Chinese.
So now they're trying to shut it down.
The shit is funny, but are they stealing your shit?
Right. They can steal your shit regardless of if
they're gonna steal your shit regardless, because most of these motherfuckers that get on the internet are stupid anyway. They don't even know how to use computers.
They're gonna steal your shit regardless.
So you can get on. People keep on thinking that you got privacy. You on 15 social media pages, motherfucker. You ain't got no privacy. Ain't nothing in your life private. They know all your family. They know your pets. They know where you live. They know the location of where you live. You ain't private. So if you think the Chinese stealing your shit, so is everybody else that own all these companies. That's why they know how to sell you everything.
Yeah, you're right. All right. So look, we're gonna wrap it up, man. We've been talking for a good minute. We pushing 40 minutes, man. We gave y'all 40 minutes of good conversation about social media. You know what I'm saying? The good, bad, the ugly.
Oh.
Listen, I'm still gonna be on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I won't lie to you. I can't live without social media.
I'm gonna just watch y'all do stupid shit.
I can live without a lot of the dumb shit that's going on, but I mean, you know, I just try to filter it out the best I can. But tune in next week, man. We got another episode. I don't know if Brian, I don't know if you're gonna be on here. You still been interviewed. You know what I'm saying? This might be a second interview.
I'm taking.
You ain't got the fucking job yet.
Taking over.
But anyway, man, you know what I'm saying? If you like what you hear, man, share, subscribe. You know what I'm saying?
This shit.
Captain's Log Podcast, all right? Captain out.